Greg Ibach is the real deal because he has a foot firmly planted in the political world and in the ranch and the farm in Nebraska, which makes him believable and easy to reach out to because he knows what's happening. He has his thumb on the pulse of the industry, which is important.
There's a story to every steak on a plate, and I think that is one thing that sets Nebraska and our beef in Nebraska aside from anybody else in the world. And that's one thing that's really Dad does a really good job at, is telling the story of Nebraska.
During Greg's time at the Department of Agriculture, when he was appointed by Governor Johans, his goal was to identify trade as his legacy. And so he was able to with the help of Stan, was able to take trade from less than 4% of our market to over 19%.
It's important to intersect with all different people, no matter what you're doing, and as Greg's career stepstoned from Department of Ag to USDA, now back with the farm and with the university. We all share our knowledge of whatever we've learned along the way.
And everything that he did, yes, it was him and his team traveling to foreign countries or looking at regulations or working with the legislature, whatever, it was really very much when one wins, we all win. If he was successful, the industry would be successful, and he has always been looking for ways to solve problems. He is also probably the most strategic person I know.
We'd oftentimes hear him say, when he was director of agriculture, when one wins, we all win. And I think that's, very much it was our family value, but it's also Nebraska value. When Nebraska agriculture wins or when the beef industry wins, we all win.
One of Greg's greatest strengths as a family person and as an employer on the farm are identifying the different strengths and then actually developing them. He admires anybody that had to struggle with farming and ranching. I think he takes a lot of those principles from grandparents and parents and doesn't forget those, but also knows where the industry is headed and how to best achieve success in the future from what we've had to accomplish in the past.
Just the love he has for the industry, for cattle, for international trade or domestic trade. I mean, it just is his whole life, and it's just so exciting to have him honored in this way because he's really spent the better part of my lifetime serving the farmers and ranchers of Nebraska.
The passion and the dedication that he has to the Nebraska Cattlemen to hopefully advance the beef industry. He is always putting his time and effort into making something better.
Even at home, outside the public eye, still to today, I think his favorite thing to do is go out and look at his cows. Lots of times when I come home to the farm now, the first thing we do is jump in the pickup and, we go start spinning cows, looking at bunks. I think he's just like every cattleman, agriculturist in Nebraska, where, this is his passion, this is his thing. He wants to be involved in, on his free time, his vacation time, his free time is watching the farm.
He really is down to earth. For spending the time in DC and in politics, he's still a cattleman at heart.